guys, welcome back to another video here on Navigating the Mats. This is Joe. Me and Chaz are trying to put together some videos for you guys to keep you on the mats, keep you on your jiu-jitsu path, and hopefully reaching that goal of getting to the black belt. We know there's a lot of obstacles, a lot of challenges, a lot of mental things that you will face along the journey. We're hoping to get ahead of those things, give you guys some tools to address those, and like I said, hopefully just keep on training, because that's the only way you're going to get better is if you stay on the mats and you keep on training jiu-jitsu. So I'm doing a little video series here on the success principles of jiu-jitsu. If you guys are a member here at the Jiu-Jitsu Academy, we have a new member packet that gets sent out. I know all of you have read every single word on that packet and you have it memorized. But there are 10 success principles or 10 success tips that I have for you in jiu-jitsu. I've done a couple of the videos so far, but today I want to do I think it's the third out of 10. So stay tuned for the rest of those. That'll hopefully be coming up here shortly. Today's success tip is be coachable. So everyone needs a coach. In jiu-jitsu, you need a coach. In life, you need a coach. And pretty much any endeavor, any sport that you do, it's very important to have a mentor, a guide, or a coach. A coach can see things from a different perspective. Sometimes, if you rely on yourself, you're almost like too close to the situation to be able to see the larger picture. So that's when a coach or a mentor can come in and help guide you. So not just answering your technical questions for jiu-jitsu, but they can also help, point you in the direct path or a correct path of maybe learning or trying new moves, or just the overall philosophy of jiu-jitsu and how you're approaching your training. If you look at any sport across the world, even the best athletes that there are, they all have coaches. I tried to use this example the other day with the kids. I was talking about Tom Brady and how he needs a coach, and they're all kind of looking at me some of them have heard of Tom Brady, but they didn't really know who he was. We eventually decided that Patrick Mahomes is now the best quarterback to play football, and they all knew who Patrick Mahomes was. So, guys, even Patrick Mahomes has a coach. So you are not too good at jiu-jitsu to need a coach. Even if you are a black belt, you've been training forever, it is still good to have somebody else that can see from a different point of view to help you out. Okay? So, what does being coachable look like? One of the very first things, or probably the most important, is being open to criticism. So don't be the person that kind of gets upset if your coach corrects you, or if your coach tells you you're doing something wrong, or tells you to do this versus that. Just understand that when a coach gives you some advice, that's coming from a good place. They want what's best for you. They want you to improve, and they want to see you stay on the mats and reach the black belt. So whatever their advice is to you, it's coming from a good place. It's not coming from a place to try to point out your flaws or tear you down or continually show you what you're messing up all of the time. So be open to their criticism. Don't take it the hard way. If a coach sees you, they try to give you some critiques or some criticism, and they feel like you're taking it the wrong way, or maybe you're getting upset about it, what can happen is your coach may no longer want to help you tweak little things or answer some of your questions. They may think that they're just going to upset you. Maybe they feel like they're going to just tear you down, break you down. Hopefully that's not the case. So just be open to it, accept the advice, whatever it is, and then try to implement that. So from a coach's standpoint, I get asked certain questions all the time, hey, what do I need to work on, or what should I be trying next? And when I answer these questions, it's very frustrating to watch that person over the next couple weeks or even months do absolutely nothing that I've advised them on. So let's say, for example, you're newer to jiu-jitsu, and after a couple months, you go up to your coach and you're like, hey, coach, what do I need to focus on, or what can I do to get better at jiu-jitsu? And one of the most common answers that I have for people that are in their first couple months are just, hey, try to slow down. Try to feel the techniques, try to feel your opponent, and stop thrashing so much, wasting all your energy. Stop pushing and just trying to bump and throw people off of you. If you get that advice and then 2, 3, 4 weeks later down the road, I still see you doing the same stuff over and over and over. It's a little frustrating from a coach's standpoint. We can only say, hey, do this so many times, and after 3, 4, 5 times, it's like, do we keep on just repeating it over and over, or is it just not the time for that advice? So make sure if you do ask a question that you take it and you try to learn from it, and then you actually try to implement that into your game. If your coach tells you, hey, do this, don't argue with your coach. Don't say, oh, I already do that. No, yeah. Well, that was just that one time with that person. No, look, they've watched you roll. They're giving you some advice. Take the advice and implement that into your game, and I promise you, you're gonna see improvements. So when you guys do ask your coaches questions, and this doesn't have to necessarily be your professor or your coach. You can learn from anyone. So you do have to kind of vet the source of information a little bit, like if it's a lower belt in your class or it's just something that you saw on Instagram highlight reel. Maybe go to your actual coach and kind of ask them their opinion on that technique. So not everything out there that you're going to hear or be told is something that you should do. But if you do have like a mentor or a guide, this is why it's very important to have a person that you can go to. When you ask them these questions, be receptive to their advice, and then try to implement that into your game. All right. I have a coach. I've had a coach, the same coach for the last 15 plus years or so, that has helped me along my jiu-jitsu journey. They've helped me with techniques. They've helped me with choosing the next positions and kind of like style for my jiu-jitsu. And then they've helped me navigate some of the hardships that we're trying to do with these videos as well too. So a coach is going to help you more than just like improving your half guard game. A coach is hopefully going to be there during your highs, during your lows, and it's important to have someone like that in your corner. So if you don't have a good relationship with your coach, this is an invite to all my students. You guys are always welcome to come and ask me questions and build that relationship. I want everybody to improve. But if you don't have a good relationship with your coach, I encourage you, go talk to them, ask them some questions, take their advice, and then actually use that. And when the coach sees you doing that, they're going to coach you even more. They're like, yes, this is someone who listens. This is someone who implements what I say. They're improving. I want to coach that person even more. So, guys, being coachable is something that will help you a ton along your jiu-jitsu journey. Everybody needs a coach. Everybody needs a mentor, whether it's in jiu-jitsu or any other endeavor that you're doing. Some sort of mentor is going to be huge. So if you guys have any questions, comments, just leave them below, and we'll be sure to make sure that we get that to you or answer those questions. And we're going to get some more videos to you as far as success tips. And I think we got some other stuff that we're working on as well too that we're excited about. So thank you guys. Please like the video, comment, subscribe. You know the deal. Appreciate you guys.